If you've been here for a while, then you may remember this project. This is my 2025 mood scarf that has been very neglected for the last like 6 months. I don't think I've worked on this since May, and I've actually only finished through the month of March. And it's approaching mid-November, so I really have a lot of work to do on this. So if you're not familiar with this project or you've never heard of a mood scarf before, it's basically the same thing as like a mood blanket, if you've heard of that. Basically, I write down how I'm feeling every single day in just 1 or 2 words. I have assigned a color to each of those words, and then I crochet 1 row into my scarf based on like how I was feeling that day. At the beginning of this year, I decided to do this because there were a lot of emotions or just feelings that I felt like I really wanted to track. One of them is like migraines, which I know is not a mood, but it's a feeling, it's a thing I want to track, you know? So it's just things that I felt were important to me to see if there's like a cycle of these things, why they might be happening, how often. So that's how I picked all of the descriptors, I guess we'll call them, for my scarf, and that's what I've been tracking. So I haven't worked on this in like 6 months, but I have been writing down how I've been feeling every day, so I do have that record. This project has been hanging over me for so long. It's getting so close to the end of the year, and I really would like to have this done like right at the end of the year, crochet the very last row on the last day of the year. So I really need to get caught up on this, and that is the plan for this week. So before we get started, I thought I'd bring y'all through all of my yarn and tell you what each color means. So brown means anxious, yellow means happy, green is sick, red is stressed, white is relaxed, periwinkle is tired, blue, this one's attached to my scarf right now, blue means sad, and then this multicolored one means that I've had a migraine. So this one I don't consider a main color. I always use it in tandem with one of these other main colors. This is the hook I'm using. This is a Tunisian crochet hook because my project is Tunisian crochet. One of my goals for this year was to make a Tunisian crochet project because I'd never made one before. So again, it was just kind of convenient to combine the fact that I wanted to make a Tunisian crochet project with the fact that I wanted to make a mood scarf. So just combining goals, making my life a little bit easier. Okay, I think I should just dive in and start working on this again. I have finished through the month of March, so today I'm gonna try to finish all of April. I have done half of the month of April so far, and before I started this today, I was pretty nervous that I was gonna struggle with the Tunisian crochet since I haven't done it in months, but it actually came back pretty quickly. It's really easy. It's just like the 1 stitch, but still I haven't done it in like 6 months, but I think that it's actually going very well. So I've done from like basically where this blue section starts all the way to here, 15 rows, you know, not too much, but it's looking very good. I thought that I'd only be able to finish 1 month a day, but I think I can do more than that. Maybe not quite 2 months in a day, but maybe, definitely a month and a half. April is officially done. It only took like 5 hours, but we did it. So now May, June, July, August, September, October, and half of November. 6.5 months left. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while. I did not check in with y'all yesterday because I was not feeling good. I spent like all day in bed, but I did manage to finish the month of May. So this is what I have so far. It's getting quite long. This is 5 months worth of scarf that I have here. So I am feeling a little bit better today. I'm still kind of tired, but I think that I can sit around and crochet. I will say Tunisian crochet seems to be much harder on my body than knitting or just regular crocheting. Like, it is a forearm workout. It's kind of crazy. Maybe it's just the way I do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it's a workout. June is done, so that means that I'm officially at the halfway point for the year. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. So like I said earlier, my goal for the day is to get 2 months done. So I just finished 1 month. Now I have another month to do, but I realized it's Wednesday today and I post a short on Wednesdays and I don't have one filmed, I don't have one ready, so I need to make one. So we're gonna do that really quick and then I'll get back into crocheting. My idea for my short is I'm going to talk about my top 5 most used crochet items. I thought that would be a kind of fun thing to do. Here are my top 5 most used crochet items. Number 2 is my cookie cat pillow, which you can see. Okay, I finally finished posting my short, so now we can get back to working on the scarf. That's why we're here. We're working on the scarf. I still have a whole month left to do tonight. I really want to finish the month of July because I don't want to be playing catch up on the scarf for days and days and days. I feel like it's just gonna drive me crazy if I work on this for too long. So to stay on schedule, I will be finishing the month of July tonight. Last night I finished all of July. I was up a little late doing all of that, and then this morning I woke up to my camera being totally dead. I had it plugged in overnight charging and I don't know what happened, but it didn't charge. And so all this morning I had to let it charge for a few hours, but I wasn't just gonna sit around and do nothing. So I actually have been crocheting on my scarf and I have a bit more done. It's attached to like a billion things of yarn right now. I got like half of August done this morning, so since I have talked with y'all last, I have done essentially a month and a half. So it is really getting quite long. The plan today is the same as yesterday. I want to get 2 months done, so all of August and all of September. Of course, it'd be nice to get more done, but just knowing myself, that's probably not gonna happen. It was really cold this morning and now it's really hot, so I think I need to change too. I just finished working on the month of August, but before we move on to the month of September, I have to show y'all something. So you may or may not have heard that Jared and I recently got married, and my best friend just sent over her wedding present to us, and I have to show it to y'all because it has some of the cutest stuff I've ever seen in my life. So first up is this set of Lego succulents, and as you've probably seen in the background of my videos, we love a Lego botanical in this household and we don't have this set, so that'll be very fun. I have to figure out where they're gonna go, probably on the bookshelf, so you'll probably see these in the background of my videos coming up. Next up are these buttons that she made. She made me 4 of the star ones and 4 of the round ones. She made those. Are they so cute or what? Oh my gosh. And I'll show you what they're gonna go on. So I'm gonna make us matching cardigans, and this is what I have so far. So this is the vibe that I'm going for. I'm trying to write down the pattern as I go so that maybe I can share that with y'all. I think it looks really cute so far. And then I'll show you with the buttons. I don't want to drop it, but look. Obviously it's not gonna go in that spot, but like, you get the idea. And then for the final part of her gift to us, get ready. You're gonna scream. They're bagels. They're half bagels. They make a bagel sandwich. She made these. And so one is for me and one is for Jared, and Jared and I got matching bagel tattoos, and she made us little half bagels. Okay, sorry, I think I'm done gushing about my friend now, but I had to show y'all these because I'm I can't even like speak. They're just the coolest things I've ever seen, so I had to share. Last night I finished all of September, and then this morning I got like halfway through the month of October. I need to take a little bit of a break though because I need to do some baking. We are going to a Friendsgiving thing tonight and we need to bring some stuff. So last night Jared made some sangria. We bought some rolls at the store, and then I'm gonna make cookies. But to make cookies, I need to make pumpkin butter first because the cookie recipe needs pumpkin butter. I have never made pumpkin butter before. I had never even heard of it until I saw this recipe. It sounds pretty tasty. If it turns out good, I will link the recipe in the description. But yeah, that's step one. And then once I'm done with that, then we can make cookies. So I don't know how much crocheting I'm gonna get done today, but we're gonna do our best. We're still gonna be productive because at least we're gonna have a bunch of cookies. Cookies are all done, and I did manage to finish the month of October really quickly, so I'm in good shape. I only have, all the way up to whatever day in November it is. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow or sometime this weekend, but I really right now need to start getting ready for Friendsgiving. I did all the baking I needed to do, but I need to get dressed and shower and get prepared. So I'm gonna call it for tonight, and then we'll pick this back up sometime this weekend or something whenever I have time to finish just the few rows in November that I need to do. It's been a few days since I last checked in with y'all. We had a really busy weekend, so I wasn't able to work on my scarf at all. On Friday, we went to Friendsgiving, and that was really fun. And then Saturday, we went to a birthday party. We went bowling, and I won a round of bowling. I got 5 strikes in 2 rounds, so I didn't know this about myself, but I might be a pro bowler. Just saying. And then yesterday we just got really busy doing chores and prepping for the week, so I just didn't have time to break out this scarf, but today I'm gonna get fully caught up. It's November 17th today, so I just need to do 16 rows to be fully caught up because I can't crochet the 17th row until I know how I felt today, which I'll know tomorrow. So it shouldn't take too long. I did run out of my yarn for the tired feeling, this like periwinkle color, so I guess that means I'm not allowed to feel tired anymore. Luckily for the rows that I need to do, I haven't felt tired, so I don't need that yarn right now, but I do need to get some more before I can probably finish the whole rest of the scarf by the end of the year. I'm sure I will feel tired again in the last month and a half of this year. All right, I am officially all caught up on my mood scarf, and look at how long this thing is. It's crazy that just a week ago it was like, I don't know, to like here or something. This was quite a lot of work, but very necessary. I feel much less stressed about this. This was really weighing down on me for months and months. Obviously there still is work to do. We have a month and a half left of the year, and don't even tell me about all these ends. I know. Here, I want to try this on and see kind of what it'll be like when it's finished. I'm guessing, can you see this? Ooh. I'm guessing this is kind of what it's gonna be like. I really like this idea. I want to do another project like this next year. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be tracking. Maybe my levels of fatigue, because like I have a lot of days in here where I'm really tired, so maybe that would be something good to track for next year, like how tired am I each day. And I don't think I want to do a scarf. I'm thinking I could maybe do a sweater. It would be quite long, but maybe if I did it with fingering weight yarn, it wouldn't be too ridiculously oversized, you know what I mean? I'll have to think about it, but I definitely want to do something like that. So thank you for coming along with me while I got caught up on this big project. I really feel so much better about it. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to give it a like and consider subscribing for more crochet videos. Thank you so much to my channel members. Your support means so much to me. You really keep this channel going, and I just can't thank y'all enough. If you'd like to become a member and get access to special perks, then you can click the join button down below or find the link in the description. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.